This is a story for our mother. See, the recent weeks and days have left me feeling a little in dismay about the fact that we seem to be forgetting our home, and the very leaves and the trees that bring breath to our beings are burning as the sky fills with smoke. And so my heart is looking to make sense of a world that feels upside down, where television tries to tell me that I can't even trust what I know to be truth because it seems that we live in inversion, where what would calibrate us naturally to our own humanity is being dismembered with rampant perversion. And the easiest way to lead the human family astray is to disconnect us from our earth. And the cries of our mother have fallen on deaf ears for so long, she has to shudder and shake now for us to remember her worth. And we have been led to believe that our effects, if they remain out of sight, shall remain out of mind. But it seems that the way that we are living is doing little to buy us any time. As temperatures rise and the soil is yielding less to eat, and the bees are disappearing and rubbish fills the street, as the drills still press for oil and the oceans start to wither, and the trees break at the chainsaws that deliver their blows of insanity, as we try to bring our mother to her knees, all the while she is crying out for us to allow ourselves to see that we are not actually separate, and there is no delusion or arrogance so great that can manufacture you another place where you can live out your days. For when I look to our bond, I needn't look very far, because the veins from the riverbeds as seen from above mirror the veins that run through the palms of all of us, as do the veins of each flower petal and the branches of the mighty oak, because we are all birthed into life from a canvas that's painted with the same brush strokes. And so I feel her pain now because it is my own. And I see our confusion personified by her wounds. And so I'm asking myself now, Mother, how do I stand up for you?
Child, you are breaking and you're burning while our greed is running wild. Oh, Mother, please don't give up on me, because I am slowly learning how to love you more carefully.
The wisdom of our past has already prophetically proclaimed that only when the last tree has died and the last river has been poisoned will we realize that our monetary system cannot keep us in health. And so the time has come now for us to bank on something greater to prioritize than our current concept of wealth. For there is a universal thread that weaves us together in the same web, which we glimpse at shared sunsets and mountains climbed, and the body that yearns to dip its toes in the shore beds. And the mechanisms of modern living and the insanity of our consumer culture often make it difficult to perceive the dangers of our compliance, because new paths haven't yet been formed, and so we walk familiar roads in obedience. But recently, as I look up to a red sun that is burning beyond an eerie haze of gray, there is a stirring deep within me to take stock of our reckless and habitual ways. And this doesn't mean that there is blame to place, for I, for one, am very much still in the rhythms of our established system. But the question that my ancestors keep begging me to ask is, how much longer can we afford to live them? Because the cost, it appears, is far greater than the bottom line. And as Standing Rock reminded us, our hearts are coming together in this same mind, where we need a peaceful defense of our land and an awareness that she is sacred, and it cannot be bought and sold and pillaged without end, and we cannot stick our heads deeper in the sand and continue to pretend that there are no effects to our cause and that there are no natural laws, because our mother, despite our childishness, still cares for us all, and she provides us with food and the beauty that we need to glimpse the very essence of who we are, which gives us sanity and a chance to realize that this is all one thing, one breathing, living dance. And so now we must shift our focus to care for her scars with our very human hands.
Oh, Mother, I am not your orphan child. You are breaking and you're burning while our greed is running wild. Oh, mother, please don't give up on me, because I am slowly learning how to love you more carefully.
We are just suffering from an amnesia born of distorted media that would have you believe that consumption is the cure or that poisons are pure. So we go back and forth in this outdated Hegelian dialectic where fossil fuels fuel the world when even the word fossil means relic. We need a softness now and a gratitude for the breeze that tickles our face and the cold, clean waters that flood our souls with knowing grace. And we need nature because she nurtures, and we seek her out all the time. We run to her oceans and we run to our forests to escape our fluorescent lit prison paradigms. And we need conversations to mend this custodial separation between parent and child, between urban and wild, where we can find some common ground and a way to coexist together, where we don't take her flesh by the pound, where we love her like she loves us, fiercely and forever. And we can start looking at ways to change our behaviors that are rooted in the now or never, where we look down at the map of tiny cosmic freckles that adorn our skin, and then up at the stars and realize that they take the same shape because we begin at the same place, this planet, this dream that we dream together. So before we close the book on her, let us write a new chapter and protect her, because we remember.
Oh, mother, I am not your orphan child. You are breaking and you're burning while our greed is running wild. Oh, mother, please don't give up on me, because I am slowly learning how to love you carefully. Oh, mother, I am not your orphan child. You are breaking and you're burning while our greed is running wild. Oh, mother, please don't give up on me, because I know that I am you.
And I will live that memory.